After the start of puberty, the hormone secretions stimulate a new physiological cycle in the animal. After the start of puberty, the hormone secretions stimulate a new physiological cycle in the animal known as the estrus cycle, which is divided into four phases, namely the proestrus, the estrus, metaestrus, and diestrus. The follicular phase includes the proestrus and estrus, while the luteal phase includes the metaestrus and diestrus.
Proestrus. During the follicular phase, proestrus, also known as the development period, starts with the regression of corpus luteum and ends with the onset of estrus. In this stage, the growing follicles develops while the uterine tissues grow, causing enlargement slightly. Estrogen level rises in this stage. The estrus. As the follicular stage of estrus continues, the estrogen levels peak, causing sexual receptivity in female animal. The ciliated epithelium of the oviducts and uterus are motile due to the surge of estradiol, while the endometrium thickens. The most important part of estrus stage is the ovulation, in which the follicle matures and one mature egg is released from the ovary for potential fertilization. The reproductive tract becomes hyperemic, while the uterus, cervix, and vaginal glands increases the volume of secretions due to increased blood flow, causing external evidence such as vulval discharges, which is an indication of the animal in heat.
Metaestrus signals the end of the follicular phase and marks the start of the luteal phase. It is the period ranging after ovulation and the formation of the corpus luteum. In this stage, luteinization takes place where the granulosa cells of the released follicle in the ovulation gives rise to the luteal cells, which is responsible for the formation of the corpus luteum. The corpus luteum is a structure that secretes progesterone, which is responsible for the thickening of the uterus in preparation for implantation of the fertilized eggs.
The estrus is the longest part of estrus cycle, which is marked by a mature corpus luteum. In this stage, the main hormone produced is the progesterone, which is responsible for the reduction of sexual receptivity. The endometrium thickens with uterine gland undergoing hyperplasia and hypertrophy. The cervix becomes constricted, and the secretions of vagina, uterus, and cervix decreases. If fertilization does not take place, the corpus luteum regresses, known as the process of luteolysis. The corpus luteum degrades as the endometrium sheds and the estrus cycle restarts.